October 1st, 2025. Paris Fashion Week is always a spectacle, but the arrival of Jimin at Dior's Spring-Summer 2026 show turned the spotlight in one direction only. As sleek black cars lined the entrance, fans and photographers alike craned their necks in anticipation. When Jimin finally stepped out, dressed in an all-black Dior suit, the atmosphere changed. The crowd erupted with chants of "Jimin, Jimin," echoing through the Parisian air. His aura, calm yet commanding, set social media ablaze within minutes. Photos of his look spread across Instagram and X, some captioned simply, "Paris belongs to Jimin tonight." Inside the venue, Jimin was seated in the coveted front row, a place reserved for the most influential figures in global fashion. The black suit fit him like a glove, paired with his natural charisma that required no theatrics. He didn't need to move much. Every tilt of his head, every glance, became a photograph shared thousands of times. Eyes magazine declared, "Dior Jimin has arrived," confirming his undeniable place in the luxury fashion conversation. Fans were treated to candid glimpses of Jimin in Paris even before the Dior event. Videos of him leaving a restaurant late at night circulated online. His look was casual yet effortlessly stylish, sending ARMY into overdrive. On X, fans trended phrases like "sexy but cute" and "Jimin owns the stage without moving." His ability to dominate attention without saying a word reminded many of why he is called the it boy of K-pop. Within hours of his appearance, the hashtag #Jiminnews shot to the top of trending lists worldwide. Photos and fan edits flooded feeds, with some posts gaining thousands of likes in under an hour. One fan wrote, "When Jimin breathes, Paris watches." Another commented, he doesn't walk into fashion shows. He redefines them." This wasn't just about fashion, it was about Jimin's continued reign as a cultural force. Fashion journalists from WWD and other outlets emphasized how Dior continues to benefit from its close association with Jimin. Ever since he was announced as a global ambassador, the brand's visibility in Asia and beyond skyrocketed. His appearance at SS26 solidified that momentum, with luxury fashion insiders noting how seamlessly he blends idol charisma with runway sophistication. For fans, Jimin's Paris moment was more than a fashion headline. Many speculated it could be a teaser for what's next, perhaps a solo comeback or even hints of BTS regrouping in 2025. Comments like, "This feels like the calm before the storm," and "Is Dior hinting at something bigger?" reflected the sense of mystery Jimin always leaves behind. As the lights dimmed after the show and the world's cameras shifted to the next runway, one truth remained. Jimin wasn't just attending Paris Fashion Week. He was redefining To Dior, he was a muse. To ARMY, he was the eternal idol. And to Paris, on that October night, he was simply unforgettable. When the lights went out after Dior's SS26 runway, the show was officially over. Yet, as Paris nightlife continued, the conversation was still dominated by one name, Jimin. Fashion journalists, influencers, and even local Parisians took to social media to share their encounters. From seeing him outside the venue to hearing the crowd chants echoing down the streets, clips of Jimin leaving the venue became mini-viral moments themselves, with fans calling it the real runway. His simple wave to the crowd gathered outside was replayed millions of times across TikTok and Instagram Reels. Luxury brand insiders began to note what they now call the Dior effect with Jimin. Within hours of the show, Dior's engagement rate on Instagram spiked dramatically, with Jimin's photos outperforming posts about the models, or even the brand's creative director. One marketing analyst commented in Business of Fashion, "Every time Jimin wears Dior, it becomes more than clothing. It becomes culture." The brand is selling not just fashion, but a moment in history. It wasn't only fans who reacted. Jimin's front-row companion, actress Monica Barbaro, gave a playful interview later in the evening. She admitted being overwhelmed by the crowd's obsession with the K-pop star, joking, "I thought I knew what fame looked like, but sitting next to Jimin? That's another universe." Her lighthearted remarks circulated widely, reinforcing Jimin's reputation as someone who makes even Hollywood stars pause in awe. On X, the ongoing debate among ARMY focused on Jimin's duality. Many pointed out how he can appear mischievously cute in candid clips, yet magnetically sexy under the flash of the cameras. Fans used side-by-side photo collages to illustrate how, in one frame, Jimin's shy smile lit up Paris, while in another, his sharp gaze gave off-runway dominance. One trending post read, "He doesn't switch concepts. He is the concept." Korean media outlets quickly picked up the story, with headlines describing Jimin as the man who turned Paris into a fan meeting. Photos of his Dior look dominated entertainment sections in South Korea, while French fashion blogs praised him as Le Prince Silencieux, the Silent Prince. Meanwhile, Western magazines like Vogue and WWD highlighted his influence as a global ambassador, framing him as a bridge between Eastern and Western luxury markets. As always, ARMY went beyond just admiring the outfit. Many fans speculated whether Jimin's Paris Fashion Week appearance was carefully timed. Some wondered if his Dior look was tied to a hidden message about his solo comeback. Others theorized that BTS's much-anticipated regrouping in 2025 might be around the corner, with fashion appearances serving as teasers. Posts like "Dior today, comeback tomorrow" trended alongside the event coverage. Economists and culture critics alike couldn't ignore Jimin's measurable impact. Reports noted a spike in online traffic for Dior's menswear collection, with searches for Jimin Dior black suit climbing overnight. Fashion resale platforms even saw Dior accessories linked to Jimin's look trending in keyword searches. In short, Jimin wasn't just walking into a show, he was moving markets. Fans also reflected on Jimin's style journey. From the playful, experimental looks of BTS's early years to his polished sophistication now, Jimin's fashion evolution mirrors his growth as an artist and public figure. His appearance at Dior SS26 seemed to represent maturity, blending artistry with subtle dominance. Fashion historian Amory Clement remarked, "Jimin embodies what Paris Fashion Week celebrates, timeless elegance infused with modern energy." As dawn broke in Seoul, New York, Tokyo, and Jakarta, Jimin's Paris appearance was still dominating feeds. Global media headlines all pointed to the same truth. Jimin wasn't just a guest at Dior. He was the event. The global echo proved once again that his star power is not confined to borders. It is a worldwide phenomenon. While fans basked in the afterglow of his Dior SS26 look, many couldn't shake the feeling that Jimin had something bigger planned. The silence from HYB and Dior about future projects only fueled speculation. Was this the start of a new solo campaign? Or a carefully orchestrated step toward BTS's group comeback? One fan summed it up, "With Jimin, there are no coincidences. Every appearance is a clue." As Paris Fashion Week moved on to other designers and celebrities, the image of Jimin in his black Dior suit remained unforgettable. To many, this wasn't just a fashion highlight, it was a cultural moment. For Paris, he was elegance. For Dior, he was power. For ARMY, he was everything. By the morning after Dior SS26, Jimin's photographs were everywhere. Fashion editors chose him over runway models for their covers, while lifestyle magazines highlighted his effortless aura. On Instagram, fan accounts created entire galleries dedicated solely to his black suit moment. One viral post compared his photos from the Dior venue to Renaissance paintings, captioned, "Not just a star, but a timeless masterpiece." The comparison spread fast, making even non-fans curious about the man in black from Paris. ARMY across the world mobilized as usual. In Seoul, cafes set up mini exhibitions of Jimin's Dior photos. In Jakarta, fans organized viewing parties where they replayed videos of his Paris entrance. In Latin America, hashtags like #JiminandParis trended, showing just how global his presence truly is. Even fans who couldn't attend felt connected, as one ARMY from Brazil posted, "Jimin doesn't just walk Paris Fashion Week, he makes every fan feel like they're there with him."